That's what I got to work on. Is my apparel design.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think it's easier if you're a girl.
And it might be true. Yes. I don't think of fashion all that well. That's right. So, okay, let's go back and see. Yeah, this was really bad. I could tell. Make sure that's not just correct this. Oh, we can give her wings. I always thought it was the hardest thing when I think in women's fashion they give them shoulder pads.
Yeah, it's really good.
There, let's go back and clean the space up a little bit. You can zoom in. And you can tell I'm not a hair guy because the hair looks horrific.
No worries. Just do your thing.
All right, let's see. Back up. Well, there's really no comparison between this character and that character, but they gives you an idea of how you can really mess up someone's dress and make them look really good. All right, so let me kind of field some questions on what you really, because what I don't really understand is what you really like to learn about character drawing and character design.
Would really like to know. I guess. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay. I guess like, what are some things that make like a character design dynamic versus something that's boring?
Ah, design dynamic. Okay. All right, so effectively, we know that um, doing character designs to make them dynamic, you have to focus on something. And the focus is either on the character, its situation, what situation it's in, and its environment. So a lot of characters, it all depends. If you're trying to do a character that implies sympathy, you really want a character whose eyes that are really large. And that's why Chimdia seems to come to mind first when you're doing characters. Let me go to another image. Let's click on this. Save. I'm going to just wait a second. I'm here, and I'm going to make sure to line up. Okay. All right. Who would you guys first? Okay. All right. So the first thing when you see characters in a scene is we try to look at the proportion. We figure out if we want to use heads, we figure out how many heads tall they're going to be, and really what their story is. For a young person or a young or a preteen or a teen or a character or an infant, generally we might have a shorter character. If you want more action and you're really worried about how the character moves and dynamic, then you want to show taller, slender, or more muscular or bigger. That's my book. Characters, as far as the characters look, I always go for, I think, the Walt Disney effect, and that's appeal. And if I were to knock all stuff down and just this, and I was focused on face. Face is one of the areas that you can show appeal more than anything else. You can show motion in face and hands, but usually you want to, if you want to have appeal, then you show it in the face. And a lot of those cases, it is going to be a really beautifully designed eye character. You can tell I'm not an eye character design person, but you guys have many, what do you call, you have many examples of what beautiful eye design characters are doing. You can look at DeviantArt, you can see some in some of the anime that you watch on TV. Some of the anime dealing with the reverse harem, and the harem usually has beautiful eye characters. And if they're innocent, the eyes are generally kind of oval looking, very round. And I found a lot of action characters and what they call leading man types. They might have the more basic shape as far as their heads are concerned, but their eyes are kind of like cat's eyes. And for females, the same scenario. I guess it's very attractive for the little more innocent look, and in more enterprise or adventuresome women, it might be uh, even more like the male's cat's eyes. Hair is also used extensively into getting very aesthetic looking hair. And I think we kind of like broached on it a little bit last time we talked. We were showing some hairstyles that were kind of like all over the place, but I found out that those type of hairstyles we saw on the men are kind of called the stylish guy look, pretty boy look, and so it's kind of like they're taking their information from anime and creating actual hairdos that is considered attractive. All right, so let's look at let's look at some more characters on real anime through Hollywood level. Go here, here, go here, and to Andrew, and who do we want to do? Oh, we're gonna look at one. All right, so this is a style that's very young looking, but it's very based off, as you can tell, the eyes. The eyes are huge compared to any other um, a feature in the face. So really, all you see in these characters are eyes and hair, or at least massive. So if we were to draw, get an idea that we have a shape in the head, and the center, the small center line, and a T. All right, and we see the eyes are slightly farther apart in this scenario. And that's also a strange aesthetic look too, that's used in a lot of other uh, anime and manga that's used for like the video games and stuff like that. Okay, so tiny. So let's do this. Let's see. Here. Then we can continue on through this image. And the trick is, the simpler you make it, the more you can embellish it on the back end. I think our tendency is to go complicated at first, and then try to back off after we've gone too far, so we overwork the image. That's the one good, interesting thing about anime and manga, is that they don't overwork the characters. It's just their focus is really different. Their focus might be animation, or the focus might be the movie. So the characters are very loose and easygoing, and they look fresh. Not me and my bad hair. Okay. We're gonna look at hands real quickly. All right. We can use this as an idea, but there's a lot of ways of doing hands. If you believe in the idea of using squares, hands are basically squares with maybe a T in the side. So, do with that. Go for here. And I can clean it up. Make it run off the edge. Oops. Trying to give me an idea. All right. Let us break down his head a little bit. All right. Again, we identified that what made these things appealing was that the eyes were far away from the center and very large. It almost looks like I have no white in the eye, but there is white in the eye. You just have to kind of frame it with the top and bottom. Now, I usually like to add noses, but then you have to be very clear on how you want that nose to look. And that might also add a little more feature to the character. And if you do want to add lips, you can always add it at the bottom without distracting too much from it, because the focus is still the eyes of the character. So maybe she has some irises. So the idea is simple. And if you want to do live shit, that's your prerogative. I guess I've been talking to Colts, but Lash sometimes makes character look pretty. And just keep the hair kind of blocky.